Welcome back to another episode of Tea with Keeks. And I want to talk about a topic. We've all seen it everywhere: the lying, the cheating, the deceiving. We've all seen it. Remy Ma, Papoose, Clarissa Shield. It's all over the internet. Everybody's talking about it. It's like, wow, this is crazy because not that long ago they was just the poster child of black love. Like they was just couple goals for me anyway. And now look, they going out like this. So, anyway, before we get into this timeline of events, I hope you could just stop what you're doing, like this video, make sure you subscribe, and hit that post notification bell so that you can see when I drop videos like this. All right, y'all, let's get into it. All right, so for those of us who don't know, Remy Ma is a rapper out of the Bronx. We first heard about her when she came out with Terror Squad. You know, that's Fat Joe clicking them. She was famous for hits like I'm Conceited, It's Whatever, When I See Her, Queen and Y, Sheether. Y'all know the vibes. I'm not even going to hold you. Back in the day, I used to be a huge Remy fan. Huge. But anyway, Papoose is a rapper. He's known for his underground freestyle battles, and also he was in that song "Touch It" with Busta Rhymes. Y'all know what song I'm talking about. I go touch it, bring it, baby, watch it, turn it, mean it, automatic. So Remy and Papoose met back in 2004 when Remy reached out to Papoose's record label and requested to meet him for music. They eventually started dating and got married in 2008. Also in 2008, Remy Ma was sentenced to 8 years for shooting her friend Makita Barnes. And she was charged with like assault, weapons, coercions, and the whole incident happened over like $1,000. Back to Remy and Papoose. They were like the perfect example of black love. We seen them on Love and Hip Hop. I don't know about y'all, but I wanted to be just like them. I'm like, I can find love like this. Like if Papoose will visit Remy every day in jail, why can't I ask for love? I feel like they was just a perfect example of what love should look like. So allegedly around 2018, 2019, Remy gets caught cheating with an unnamed woman by Papoose. He's saying that Remy was in his home. He's saying that she had a bunch of weird stuff going on, like she was eating cashews, peanuts, raisins with the girl, and the daughter was in the other room. This is all stuff that he's alleging. But I mean, he seems pretty genuine about everything that happened. Mind you, Papoose is not even the kind of guy to get on social media and talk too much. He definitely doesn't talk about his personal business. He's definitely not into exposing people, and he keeps it very limited in what he posts on social media. So for him to be getting on social media and clearing it up is crazy. It's just unusual behavior for Papoose. Anyway, he gets on there. He's talking about all of Remy's cheating, her alleged infidelity, how she started pushing herself out of the marriage. And like I said before, he seemed very genuine when making these accusations. You be the judge. Check out this clip.
Way to get to our bedroom. It's like a long walkway, and then on the other side is the other rooms. So I come in the crib. As soon as I walk in, I look down towards our bedroom. I see my daughter in our room by herself. I say, yo, what the heck? Where the hell she at? So I go up the other side, and when I tell you this is a big crib, so it's a long walkway. I go to the other side, I go in the room, she in the bed. I don't see homegirl though. It's like she booked it or something when I came. But I see a whole plate, peanuts, cashew, all these type of raisins all laid out. But my daughter in the room by herself. So I said, yo, why the baby in the room by herself? She made some bullshit excuse. Extreme liar. You never seen a liar like this in your life. I said, where homegirl at? She didn't even answer that. It was just like a weird answer. I pushed past that. Moving on along. I hate to say this, y'all. I hate to say this. But you want to know why she started having so much animosity towards me? Because I ended up finding out the truth, y'all. And I'm not saying this because it's a bad thing, but I'm saying this because, when I say not a bad thing, because I don't judge people who live that lifestyle. But she has done a lot of bashing towards people who live that lifestyle and talk so bad about them and say so many foul things about them that it hurted her so bad that I knew the truth. So on another day, I caught her with this individual in our house while my daughter was on the bed with them. Ended up catching it. Now, this individual is a female. So I can't do nothing to her. I don't put my hands on females. Y'all want to know what I did? I told the individual, I said, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I'm going to be honest. I didn't put my hands on her because I'm not going to do that. I don't hit women. But I told her to get out. I said, get the fuck out. Because I felt very disrespected that took place in my house while my daughter was right there on the bed. And you know what she did? Blamed me. Said it wasn't true. Said my ears deceived me. My eyes deceived me. Which goes back to what I was telling y'all earlier. She's the type of person who will say something to you, and 10 to 5 minutes later, she'll say, I didn't say that. Straight bipolar. Straight bipolar. Was diagnosed with it. So ever since I caught that, she resented me. She had a lot of animosity towards me because I knew the truth. When you find out the truth about a person, they will despise you. I want y'all to know that. So for her to have me shake a dude's hand and sleep with him, it was nothing after that. Because she had it all against me. She had all the animosity in the world against me. Why? Because she knows I know the truth. And it's not even something that I judge. Like I said, I don't judge nobody who lived that lifestyle. I do think it was very disgusting that it took place in the house while my daughter was in the bed. I thought that was very disgusting. And I'm telling y'all this because I know a lot of people think, damn, what Pat did, what he did, he must have did something. In the normal world, with logical people, civilized people,
So
yes.
Remy and Pat ended up moving on from that situation, and nobody ever heard of it. Nothing ever came from that. So fast forward to 2023 in December, Papoose claimed that he knocked out Remy's most recent side piece. That dude's name was Easy the Block Captain. He's a battle rapper. And this incident took place backstage at a Chrome 23 freestyle battle. But it's all alleged. Like, there's no proof. There's no receipts. There's no video. So, it's alleged to happen. Papoose said it happened. Easy the Block Captain said it didn't. So, who knows? And if you was in tune with the battle rap scene back in 2023, Geechee Gotti exposed the entire situation during a rap battle on Chrome 23. It was all over social media. He called Remy Ma a bitch to her face. He talked about an incident where Pat allegedly knocked out Easy the Block Captain. He spoke about MDAs. He questioned Remy and Easy's motives. He went off. He absolutely violated. The whole scene was crazy. That was the night that we had started to realize, though, shit was about to get real. Matter of fact, watch this clip.
Doors running his mouth like a hoe supposed to do. Got niggas making blogs and YouTubes. People arguing in the comments if those posts is true. Cause them TMZ and Shade Room outlets, they only know you. Listen, should've fucked with me, I wouldn't have ran my mouth. He took you out to eat the best foods. When you ain't feeling good, he put you back in the best moods. Yeah, he knocked him out because he be damned to keep seeing you get stepped to by some nigga he socked out and stood over like a step stool. If you think he didn't love you, he would have put up with all of this shit. Yo, Papoose. Yes, sir. That's how you talk to your bitch, nigga.
We got Pat talking about. Remy called him and begged him to keep the incident between the two men quiet. And I'm also hearing, and I'm hoping it's not true, because if it is, she really crazy. I'm also hearing that during that phone call, Remy said to Pat, now she has to stay with Easy the Block God, because if she don't, Easy the Block God is going to press charges on her. That's crazy, but it's alleged. Okay, so you're probably asking yourself, who is Easy the Block Captain? And I got an answer for you. He's a battle rapper and an actor. He's mostly known for his acting role as Richard Denton in that one show. It's on Peacock. It's called Bel Air, featuring Coco Jones. Fire. If you haven't checked it out, highly recommend. But anyway, that was his first acting role, and he's also cataloged over 1 million views as a underground battle rapper. So now enters the chat Clarissa Shields, the messiest piece of this quiet bunch. So allegedly, how the story goes is Papoose and Clarissa had a situationship, and at this point in the marriage, Papoose and Remy had no intimacy. They had no connection. Remy is saying that she wanted Papoose out of her house around this time. Papoose is saying that Remy resented him for catching her cheating with a woman around this time. So who knows? But either way it goes, they were just not even really like intimate or in tune with each other at this time. So Papoose and Clarissa, they formed a relationship, and as a part of their relationship, they would go to sleep on the phone together. So one night, when Papoose fell asleep while on the phone with Clarissa, Remy walked past the phone and realized someone was still on the phone. When she picked up the phone, it was Clarissa. And so Clarissa, as soon as Remy said hello, Clarissa got startled and immediately hung up the phone. So after Clarissa hung up the phone, Remy went through Papooses phone while it was unlocked. And according to Remy, the text that Clarissa was sending to Papoose gave straight up pick me. So Remy also said that Pap used to call Clarissa ugly and say that he would never mess with a girl like her. But Remy caught him red-handed, apparently. I don't know. Is what it seems like. So anyway, at this point in time, Remy had claimed that she put Papoose out, but he refused to leave. But in the same breath, he continued the relationship. So I think that's where things got messy. And before I even get any deeper into that story, let me make sure y'all know who Clarissa Shields is. So, besides being a world champion side chick, she's also a world champion boxer. And for all my queens that's into baddies, you guys may also know Clarissa from her messy internet beef with Taseki. You remember the one where she invited Taseki into the ring, called Taseki a drug addict, a child molester, trolled Taseki for weeks, and asked Natalie to be a cast member on Baddies, which Natalie couldn't do because Natalie couldn't have the girls sign waivers, which was smart on Natalie's part, because why would Clarissa even want to do that? You're a boxer trying to go on a fighting show with girls that aren't boxers. Like, come on, use common sense. And anyway, why would you even want your career to be attached to something like that? Baddies is not going to boost your career as a boxer. It just made zero sense. So anyway, she's also a clout chaser. So now at this point in the relationship, Papoose and Clarissa Shields are like a public couple. Like the fact that they're a couple is public information. So Pap is being seen at boxing matches, showing up in pictures together and throwing birthday parties, and they basically just boyfriend and girlfriend at this point. Papoose had claimed he filed for divorce from Remy, and Remy failed to sign. Remy said she filed for Papoose. She filed for divorce from Papoose, and he just never hired his attorney. Like, she called, see if he retained counsel. He didn't. Matter of fact, I got some receipts for you.
Papoose, you have my lawyer's information. If you can't afford to retain a lawyer, since your lawyer that the number you gave us has not been retained yet, I told you I'll paper it. If somebody over there that loves you wants to paper it, great. That will make me happy. Everything is signed. Stop making these people think that I'm stopping you or anybody from being happy. I want to be 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 able to walk out. I literally had somebody, I swear to you, somebody came up and was like, just stay strong, girl. I'm like,
Okay, so on May 21st, Clarissa went on the Breakfast Club where she talked to Charlamagne Tha God briefly about the situation between her, Papoose, and Remy. And Charlamagne the God, honestly, he kind of trolled her into answering that question, but she still answered it, and she said too much for somebody that's not married to Papoose or to Remy. So since then, there's been a lot of drama. There's been a lot of exposing one another. There's been lives, all type of stuff. It's crazy. I'm gonna post all of them right now, but before I do that, I would like to say, if you made it to this point in the video, thank you so much for watching. Make sure you drop a pink heart in the comments so that I know you made it to this point in the video. Also, if you would just subscribe to the channel, that means the most. Your support, it means the most. It's why I keep going even when it gets hard. And also, turn on that bell. Hit that post notification button so that you can see when I drop content just like this. All right, guys. Enjoy the rest. Take care.
But I could tell, like, you said, how did I know he was the one? So strange. So I came here to the Breakfast Club last year, and he kept saying he wants to go out to eat. When I come to New York, he wants to take me out to eat. And I was just like, why? What do you want to go out to eat for? Like, what's up? And we had been texting back and forth and stuff like that. But he's not hard to read, but he's very, like, private throughout the text. And so he like, I just want to talk to you in person. So when we talked in person, that's when I was like, dang, I kind of like this dude. And he just was, like, so kind, so nice. And I think we had a conversation before, like, do you like bad boys or good boys? I like a good guy. Don't be all that nonchalant, stuck up, you the prize. Get the hell away from me, please.
Knock nigga out, acting like that, don't you?
You messy. People think I hate my men. I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
Have you though?
Come on now.
You said there's some things he needs to handle. What do you mean by that?
Say it again.
You said earlier there's some things Pap need to handle.
Oh, I mean, yeah, it's the elephant in the room. I don't have to say it.
I don't know.
In his personal life.
Oh,
yeah, it's the elephant in the room. Like,
Yeah.
but that takes time, and like I said, that's not my place to speak on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll get handled. I just know that from my perspective, I'm with him every day, and when I'm not with him, we're on the phone every day, and we're talking, and we're FaceTiming, and you know, we love each other. So that's just kind of what it is. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's a situation, and it is what it is.
I'm assuming you mean like you want to wait till the divorce is like official. Does that hold you? Does that keep you from like giving your all?
No. No, because we're together all the time.
So the all is already given, is what she's saying.
Yeah, that's it. We already talk. We talk about so many different things, and I'm 30, so we talk about kids and family and stuff like that. But like, that still has to get taken care of. But like, you know, once again, it's not. It's not for me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm not married. You know. So yeah, that'll get handled. But still, at the same time, I've been like, I'm such a secure woman when it like comes to him, because he's proven it to me. Like, I was when somebody is just truthful with you from the beginning, there is no secrets. There is just, hey, this is what it is, and do you accept or do you not accept? That's kind of what it was. And he's been truthful from the beginning, and we fell asleep on the phone for 3-4 months of us first getting together. So for us to fall asleep on a regular night and then to wake up to chaos in the morning was like, oh shit.
I say that's how we found out, because y'all was on the damn phone.
But that had been going on for 3-4 months. And that wasn't just at night. We talked from sun up to sundown.
Yeah.
So that, like I said, that's what shocked me, because I was like, oh hell, what the heck? Because if we go to
Some people was wishing they got their shots. Should I scroll back to them? Let me scroll back to them. Play with me. Play with me. Play with me. And there was no shots to go to Africa. It was pills. How do I know? Because the text came to my phone, because he's still on my health insurance. He just didn't want you to go. That's all. So he could sit over there and call me every day about how being here just makes me think about everything. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Yesterday, I was laid up yesterday. Was I not laid up? Were we not laid up? Oh. What? Ew. I don't even like the cologne you wear. It's gross. Ew. Come on. And you got me blocked. Emotional. Weirdo. You don't really see and try to, oh, you a girl. You a girl. Look at him. Emotional. Stop playing with me, sir. Stop playing with me. Matter of fact, let me get the Africa post on cock. Hold up. And the only reason why, if anybody's wondering why is he still on my health insurance, because it's against the law in New Jersey while you're going through a divorce to take them off of your health insurance. So unfortunately, I can't. Let me get those ready. Send me Shorty a number. I send it directly to her. I send you the whole video thing that I literally entertained just because I knew this day was gonna come. Weirdo. Hold on. We in Africa, right? I ain't go to Sierra Leone. Hold up. You call me later. You call me later. I'm busy. Hold on, sending me videos. Yo, right now it's 1 minute. I can't make this up if I wanted to. Why do I care what degrees is out there? Small talk. Videos of everything that's going on. Yo, how do they balance that? I'm not gonna lie, the molar carts is fire. It's only 92 degrees. I'm assuming it's supposed to rain. This and that's not. You already know when they give the temperature. Everything was fine. Look at me, you dressing like Brooklyn over there. You better get some kente cloth. I hate traveling with a bunch of stuff. Stop it. You have clothes. Look, I hate traveling with a bunch of stuff and I don't have any clothes anymore. I wear the same things all the time. Stop it. You have clothes. You just don't want to come get them. What are you talking about? What you talking about?
A lot of people in his heart. That's not true.
Same kids that I helped raise and the same kids that I helped pay for.
You abandoned my child.
I abandoned what child?
For months. I'm sorry, for days at a time. Knowing she had to go to school the next day. Knowing I had to go to work the next day.
Look at them. Hurt. Emotional.
No. When I got the knowing I had to go to work the next day. Knowing my daughter had to go to school.
Knowing that you fucking fucking two bitches at TuneCore. Let's keep that at. Knowing.
And instead I went to lane while your daughter was crying for you. Tears. Also, she wanted to talk about all of this money talk and all of this and what I don't got and what I got. Since I met her, I have written 90% of the rhymes that came out of her mouth.
I knew this.
And with me saying that,
He's writing. He written 90% of the rhymes that came out of my mouth. Why you can't write them for yourself?
You know how iPhones work. When I was young, as time went on, I got a little older, I started to write rhymes.
He written all your rhymes.
Now, if you have an iPhone,
That's
when we get
crazy.
email
That's
draft,
crazy.
if anybody come around me, and we're in the flesh next to each other, I can type in any word from one of her songs.
I call him Safari.
And her entire rap will come up.
I call him Safari at home. Safari, no offense, but I call him Safari.
I never asked for credit. She was my wife. I didn't want anything from her.
With 90% of rhymes. Listen to his daughter. Listen to his daughter. How she raps. He writes her rhymes.
Y'all said it.
Go listen to him.
Y'all said it numerous times. Oh, we know that's bad.
Tell him to spin the camera around. Y'all hear how empty it is in there? He ain't even got no furniture.
I never said I wrote around. I didn't even
You never said that because it was a lie.
wrote the rhymes, did the contracts, security, the whole shit.
You did the contracts?
Fabricated.
Are you going to tell them about how you,
It's very weird.
anytime you needed extra cash, you would tell them, oh, I don't have her information. I couldn't find your information, so I had them wire it to my account. And I feel like it's only 15, 20-minute show, so I took a $15,000 cut.
Fabrication about, oh, you don't pay no bills, oh, you don't do this, you don't do that. If you analyze her life, the whole thing is about
What?
all
What?
this money talk.
What?
Why?
What?
She wants y'all to think that
What?
she's this big shot.
I don't want nobody to think I'm a big shot. I want them to know that you use and abuse women for money for your benefit. Once you realize your rap career was never taking it nowhere, nobody's talking about black love. Nobody's talking about black love, Papoose. That's what you have. We never made a dollar. Y'all know we never made a dollar off of black love, by the way.
So don't ever talk about black love.
It was my husband, and this is why I allowed him to go. He's emotional. Look at him.
Delusional.
I'm bipolar.
This is a person who will sit in front of you. She will post that live, and she'll say later, I didn't do that. I wasn't on live.
This nigga got a fish on.
She will say something to you, and 10 minutes later say, I never said that. Everybody, and I don't want to talk bad about her, man.
You do. You don't. He doesn't talk bad about me. He allows other people to do it.
When she first got caught cheating with the lame,
You keep. When she keep talking about cheating. You keep talking about cheating. You keep talking about cheating. With the. By the way, he's obsessed with Easy the Block Captain. He's obsessed. The man turned Muslim and had prayer rugs laying around my house. Go look at my old videos. Y'all see in the background. He started reading the Quran. I think he's back Christian now since he, found a new come up.
piece of like raising our child like we planned to, and she started to move real strange. So in the process of moving strange,
Can y'all ask him, why did you just get the paperwork today? Because I'm saying, watch, I'm about to make him post his son and start hanging out with his son. This is how it is. Start hanging out with and taking care of and being there for your son. Since everything I say forces you to react, do it.
I brings it to her attention. I said,
Grown ass man.
So if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. If you love what I did or if you hate what I did, please let me know in the comments so I can get on your ass, boy. And also make sure you subscribe and hit that post notification bell so it can go ding whenever I post a video. Thanks for watching. Bye.